welcome to another marvellous, magnificent, mad, mystical, mayhemic adventure with those marvellous misfits. Episode 9 of Dungeons and Dragon Age. Please enjoy, like, share, subscribe, and let's get on with it. Alright, welcome, yes. Eventually. So, here we go. Episode 9. The last episode, we saw you gain a new comrade in Hogarth, the older brother, and feels the better brother to Grey Warden Mojo. With the help of Gordon, you rescued Abigail from the bandits from the farmhouse. And after the combat, Gordon and Abigail headed off to the tavern for safety. You made your way to the top of the gateway to take on what was left of the remaining bandits. With all the bandits cleared out, Gordon and Abigail are heading to the Dalish village for aid. Your next stop brought you to the harbour, where you have been confronted by 3 of the Denerim Guard waiting on the jetty. And that's where we are, lads.
Them stupid noises.
Well, these pitiful men believe that I'm coming quietly in their custody after they got another thing coming. What do you guys think we should do about these pitiful human beings?
I reckon we should surrender.
Oh, trust you to take the easy way out. What about you, Scows? What do you think?
Well, let's try reason with them, as we did. I'm feeling a bit, tender with sorting out the bandits with Lothering. Let's try reason before, bloodshed.
Oh, for pity's sake, man. We're about to be arrested. No time to be feeling tender, especially if an opportunity of battle potentially awaits us. What say you, Drago? Here's a man kind of more on my level that I would expect something a little bit more from. What do you say, Drago?
Well, we're still a little bit sore from the fight from before, but why don't we try and scare these guards off, perhaps, and see if we can get them to turn tail and run, maybe.
What is with all the chatter? Are you going to come quietly, Grey Wardens?
No, then you can bugger off.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Okay, Scales, we'll try it your way. But if it fails, then me and Drago, we get a little bit bloodshed happy. How about that?
I'll compromise with that. I'll agree.
Let's do it.
Doesn't sound like you're going to come quietly.
Hold on.
You'd have to carry me.
I ask, who is the commanding officer of this group, may I ask? Or is
that would
there
be me,
any higher?
Captain Marshal of the Denerim Guard.
Okay.
Right,
we're currently in a task, as the bandits have invaded Lothering and have killed your fellow members of the guard that was protecting Lothering, right? And we've been, how can I say it, informed that no said bandits has taken members of Lothering down here to sell them off to slavery.
We were informed that the Denerim Guard in Lothering were killed by the Grey Wardens when evading arrest. What happened with the bandits afterwards is your own problem.
Well, there's no bandits now, I can assure you that much.
May I ask who was informed?
Well, I was. This is how I know.
So why have you not been doing anything with the bandits in the town, huh? Why can't you move your ass and go and clear them out instead of leaving it to us?
Yeah, what he said.
General Logain has stopped all aid to Lothering after they housed the Grey Wardens. Scum you are. Now, are you coming quietly?
Well, first of all, Brad, I ain't no Grey Warden. You see me bearing any Grey Warden mark on me? No, you don't.
Yeah, but you're with us, ain't you?
Now, I'll tell you now. Someone is playing silly buggers. Someone's trying to play us all against each other. Yeah, you take little notes here, sunshine. But what I'm saying is now, you have no authority to place any of us under arrest when, in fact, it's us who dealt with the bandits. In fact, we've done nothing wrong. So, you know, quite frankly, no, we ain't coming quietly.
Oh, bollocks.
So, you can roll for an intimidation if you like. Don't think it's going to help you much, but you can try.
19.
Well, it
Plus 1, 20.
Yeah, 19 plus stuff. So you've written it, yes. Draw weapons, then. So as they start to draw their swords and start heading toward you on the harbour, an arrow from almost out of nowhere comes flying from behind you, whistling past your ears, striking one of the soldiers square in the heart. And as you turn around to see where the arrow came from, you see a copper-skimmed dragonborn starting to run across the harbour wall to meet you in battle. And
What's that? What's that thing?
Who is it?
welcome your new character to the campaign.
Is that what I think? Oh, it's another one of them dragon skating
Who's that then?
wankers, isn't it? Hey, Cows.
So as this dragonborn starts to sprint across the harbour, can you all roll me for initiative, please? Boom!
I
Boom!
agree. He is kin. But not to my knowledge of relative. Cool.
It was more effective in battle. Well, you what a shot that was. Where's that?
Right. So 20 and above.
Yep.
What's that? 15 to 20.
22.
17.
Oh, hang on.
17.
Hang on. There was a 20 and above.
Sorry.
22.
Yeah, 22. Sorry, you can't see my hand going up because of the background. My bad.
Right, yeah, just give me words, man. Give me words. Cool. Okay, so we got a 22.
Words.
And we got 15 to 20.
Yeah, 17.
17 is also.
Dexterity modifier, Stefan.
Plus 1. So 18.
What's your dexterity, Ray?
I'm a +2 on my dex.
Ooh, Raymond picked it in there. Nice one. 10 to 15. Wow. 5 to 10.
6.
Drago, what the hell happened?
5.
Cool.
He would stop posing just for one bloody second.
I thought I was going to really struggle then, but that's not bad at all.
Glad we could help.
That's all right. That's exactly what I need. Right. So, getting the quick shot off from the edge of the harbour, we have got Lindworm. Where you go, Paddy? You're starting us off.
Are any of the targets already damaged?
Effectively, the one that you have hit with the arrow is the one standing in the front. So he is the one that's currently damaged.
So, with a natural 1, I'm going to do nothing.
Welcome to the Misfits.
That was short-lived, wasn't it?
Yay!
Oh, the first shot.
I did 18 for initiative and then 1 for a hit. Awesome.
That's how it works, man. That's how it works.
Right,
Well, whoever this was, lads, that was a bit of an anticlimax. He didn't follow that beauty of a shot, did he?
So,
That just makes perfect.
Is that your turn for the minute, Paddy?
next, oh, actually, no, Hunter's Mark.
You're going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
What does that do?
extra damage when I shoot at him.
Nothing yet. Wait till next turn. It's cool. Right, Autumn. That will go to my turn then. Now, while all of this has been happening, you guys have failed to see the extra guard up the top.
No, we didn't.
No, I didn't. I saw him.
Yeah, we all saw him.
Where?
Right at the beginning.
He's there.
Sure.
He's there. Looks like he's having a piss over the
Thought he was waving.
I
a
see a
minute ago.
shark.
balcony.
You see my shark? Thanks.
Yeah.
No giraffe.
I see
Giraffe,
Bruce.
yeah.
So, from the top of that, with a 14 on Holgarth,
Wayne. Stop. Hit.
yay! That wasn't even my green. Oh, woo! 2 piercing damage from a crossbow bolt. A whole 2.
This button scratch.
Your arms off.
Hmm?
That would be him. So, Ada, you're next.
Okay. Well, as I use up all my spells, I'll use my cantrips. Can the first guy make a dexterity saving throw?
The first guy, or the one at the front?
The one in the front, and I'll pick the one on the right side if he's 5 feet away.
Yeah.
To do the same, because I'm going to go cast Acid Splash.
Okay, cool. Well, the one at the front rolled a natural 1. Good start to the day. One
Cool.
next to him, 17.
Alright, the one next to him passed. The first one's going to go take 1d6.
Cool.
You take 5 points of acid damage.
Excellent. Marvellous. So, yes, as you flick acid splash over on this guy, already wrestling with an arrow stuck in his chest. With a, and as it splashes off to the guy standing next to him, he sort of manages to just dodge out of the way as it hits the floor and starts to sizzle against the concrete.
Yep.
Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Cool. Holgarth.
Right, I am going to. I'm going to take my hand axe and I'm going to throw it at the guy in the front, the one that's already taken a load of damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to roll me the in here, which is a 14 plus a 5 is 19.
That just hits.
As long as it's a hit. That's all I care about. And on my D6, 10 plus 3 is a 13.
D6.
Mm-hmm.
So roll a D6 then. The 6-sided dice. Normal Monopoly dice.
Six. 7, 8, 9.
That's better. Cool. There we go. Yep. So hand axe flying through the air. He's already struggling with an arrow, and now acid sticking out of him. Hand axe straight into the center of his ribs.
I was aiming for his jugular, but ribs are fine.
Jugular's more of a killing blow. Anything else?
I'm going to rage for the next turn.
Okay.
And that's me for that turn.
Cool. That you've only. Oh, that's your last rage before a long rest. And keeping count. Blimey. Cool. That brings it to me. So, all 3 guards are now going to attempt to move. You can hear me now when I stand up, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Stupid Zoom changed my microphones last week on me. So, guard number 1. Don't know why I'm doing that. Guard number 2. I don't think that's going to reach. I will. Guard number 2. Guard number 3 won't get there, but that's fine. So Captain Marshall is going to take a swing at Drago with, yes. So with a hand axe and arrow and flicking acid off of him, he rolls a 2.
That's a miss.
Yeah, great. Just kind of can't really get there. And the other guard on Mojo with a natural 20. What is going on?
Oh my god. Who's
Mojo's
Mojo?
not here. Mojo's not here, so it's a natural miss. So,
Oh, not Mojo. Hold on.
Shh.
well, you said
Hey.
Mojo.
I missed Mojo.
Everyone heard it. Bear witness.
Big Goliath.
Natural miss.
Not gonna. Oh, fuck off.
Ah.
No. I'm taking a picture of this and putting it on the group because this is embarrassing. This should not happen to a man. He rolls a natural 20 and then rolls 2d6 on the attack, and that's what happens.
Snake
That
eyes.
is ridiculous.
Snake
Or
eyes.
2 ones.
Ridiculous. 2 slashing damage.
Oh, two.
Ideal. Ideal.
Yeah.
Firstly, you're hallucinating seeing the dead, and second of all, you're attacking me.
I'm not happy. All right, so cool. Yeah, that's them for what it was worth.
Ouch. Ouch. I saw the photo.
Bob,
No.
Right, I'm going to manoeuvre myself into position between all 3 of those of my allies in front of me. Right, back a little bit. Oh, don't you get too cheeky, DM. Move myself back a little bit. That's the one. And I'm going to take the dodge action. And that's me done.
I like it. Yeah, no, I get it. HP's low. He's
I think
fine.
Bob should just go run and hide in the bushes while they just go on the stage.
I think you should go for a swim.
You guys had a tough week. You guys had a tough week last week. We've come straight in with competition. So yeah, we go. Drago, it's you now.
I'd heal Bob, but I have a feeling he still wouldn't do anything on his next turn useful. So I don't think.
Hang
HP
on a minute. You forget my fighting style.
I've only got 1 spell slot left anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing my hammer with both hands at the guy in front of me. That's gonna be a 14 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay. That's all I'm gonna do for now. I'll see how the next turn plays out.
Cool. Lindworm, it is you.
It is me. Okay. I'm going to shoot at the guard in the middle. Come on.
Would you like to move further away from the bushes, or you're all right over there?
No, I'm happy in my bush.
Fair enough.
That'll
He's
be a
struggling.
24.
What she said.
Oh yeah, that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Are you shooting at the one in the middle? Yeah, this guy.
The one in the middle.
Okay.
Are the other 2 within 5 feet of him?
He is. He isn't. We'll go.
Okay, then. A hail of thorns.
Ooh.
So for the centered dude, he is going to take. You can bugger right off. Snake eyes on 2d8.
What's going on?
I feel better now.
Hey, I'm not even. Seriously, watch. This is just embarrassing. You're right.
Right, so that was 2, and no bonus on that.
Yes. So you'll take 10 damage.
All right, 2 1s, 10. What? Okay.
Yeah, +4. And plus 1d8 for Colossus Slayer. So another 8. That's 18 off him. And then for the other chap, that is going to take a massive 10.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, hang on. No, Hunter's Marks and the other guy doesn't matter.
Okay. Cool. Anything else?
I'm going to take Hunter's Mark and put him on the middle guy instead.
Okay.
Yes. And that would be done.
Okie dokie then.
Thank you, Sean.
That will bring it to me. And fair shot. Going to take a shot at Bob. 18 to hit.
Is that disadvantage?
What, to shoot Bob?
Yeah.
Because you chose a dodge action.
I took dodge, baby.
Ooh, in that case, it's only an 11.
Miss.
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, that's that was him. That's him done. So, wrong choice. All right. Go to Ada.
I would like to move myself to the side so I can line myself from all three of them.
I like to move it.
And I would like to use my breath. My draconic breath, which is a straight line, 30 feet.
5 foot
Which is
wide.
30 feet, 5 foot wide.
Yeah, boy.
Could you make me a dexterity saving throw, please, for all three?
6, 1, 16.
Okay, one
6,
person
1,
survived.
16.
16 survives. That is 2d6. For 6 damage and 3 for the one who succeeded.
Okie dokie. So yeah, so this black dragon acid, isn't it?
Said it, yeah.
Yeah. So this stream of acid comes flying out of Ada's mouth, splashing the first two, just remnants is hitting the last one in the line. Yeah. The front, the captain and the one in the centre, they're starting to look really hurt now. And get his name right, Holgarth.
Right. Okay, I've raged, so I'm gonna frenzy in a sec. So I'm gonna take my great axe and I'm gonna attack the guy that's just pretty much right in front of me. That's at the top, the one that just got 16. So I'm gonna roll my 20. Oh, natural 20 on that one.
Cool.
Plus
So
the 5 on the.
you roll the D12
12 on this one.
twice.
Yes,
Yep.
You say twice, yeah?
Yep. That's what a natural 20 gets you.
11 on that one.
Nice.
And a 10 on the second.
Okay. Plus your modifier of 3.
That's 3, yeah.
24 points of damage. Nice. Marvelous. And that was on this guy, right?
The guy, yep, that one there.
Yeah. So with a huge cleaving blow of your great axe, just cutting down, piercing through his armor.
That's how it's done, gentlemen.
Indeed.
Thank you
If
very
only
much.
we were all
I've got
lives.
one more attack, haven't I? Because I've
If
frenzied.
you're frenzying, but remember, you already have a point of exhaustion from the last frenzy.
Yeah.
Frenzy again, you will have 2 points of exhaustion. And you can only lose 1 point of exhaustion per long rest.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. It's not a problem. Okay, great axe again.
Wow. Okay.
He's got in for the kill.
He's fucked for a while. He's got
17 on my D20 plus my 5.
That's a hit.
That's 22. 10 on the D12 plus 3, 13 plus an 8 plus 3.
You only rolled out once.
Okay.
There was no
Yeah,
natural
right.
20. So we'll go with the first one, which was a 10.
Yeah.
So 13 damage plus 2 for the rage. Yeah, so another 15 points of damage on the fella in the centre. So again, huge cleaving blow. And yeah, smashing his armour to pieces, and he drops to the floor, motionless.
And you wouldn't have done that without my thorns.
I am knocking backward.
Yes, well, you're gonna find out just how knocking fucked you are in a minute.
There we go. Just dealt with them anyway.
Okie dokie. That'll be me with my little captain. I'm almost
Captain, my captain.
I'm almost tempted to run away, but I will arrest you in the name of General Logain.
Oh, got him
Oh,
off.
maybe I will. 15 to hit on Drago.
Miss.
Damn it!
Yes.
So I just turn to him and say, like, the fuck you will. Fuck you will with a 15.
Go poop. I possibly, I think I may have done the wrong thing here. You Grey Wardens are all right. Bob, your turn.
Is that you surrendering, mate?
Surrender, get beheaded by Logain, or get beheaded standing here. I don't.
Are you serious? Bob, we can't let them surrender.
Hang on,
They
mate.
weren't offering us any way out.
Hang on, this ain't your 6 seconds, mate.
It's very true. This is Bob's 6 seconds. Let him have his time. Yes, well, beheaded by Logain or killed in front of you, either or. No, Logain would be less painful, I suppose. No, I can't. I mustn't. I am a captain of Denerim. No, I will see this through to the end.
All right, suit yourself.
And he starts crying in his armour.
I move. I move behind Drago. And that's me done.
Nice.
Bob, you've got my rear.
Yeah, you're right there, lad.
Hands off my rear.
You don't got a crossbow, Dan.
And at the height of Bob is,
Yeah.
the height that Bob is, you know, he's just about the right
Probably get
height
his nose right in there.
to sniff the fact that Drago hasn't showered for a couple of days.
Oh, I told you, mate, I'm that good.
And speaking of Drago, issue.
Okay, it comes to me. Okay. Yeah, I'll try and hit the guy with my hammer again. It's better. Oh, is it? Hang on. Yeah, that is a 9. 15 to hit.
That is a miss.
Ah, shit. Okay. How far away is the tower?
Let me get my lollipop sticks out. 40 foot.
Okay. As a I'm just going to use my last spell slot. As a bonus action, if I cast Spiritual Weapon by the guy in the tower with the crossbow, and I want to try and create it to look like a big push broom, because I'm going to try and push him out the window and out the tower.
Right, I'll tell you what we'll do then, because I was prepared for such an occasion. Actually, no, I can't take it off. But I'll put the spiritual weapon right there. There you go.
Okay. So it's just like a giant broom that I'm just going to basically try and push him out the window.
Yeah.
Shoo him
Marcus,
out.
is that you?
Oh, that's a lot better. Let me just double check, see if this is any different. Got 14 on the dice, plus 4, 18.
That's a hit on him. Yeah.
Cool. So what is it? 1d8 plus spell modifier. So 9 broom damage on him.
9 broom damage.
Or bristle damage.
Marvelous.
Boom buster.
Okay.
And I will defend Bob and stay where I am.
Cool.
Very kind.
So
very
honourable.
kind.
Back round to the copper-skinned Dragonborn.
Linva.
Well, effectively, none of them know your name yet, you see.
Yeah, true. Do I take out the captain or the lone guard? Let's protect Bob, even though I don't know his name. He's looking rather wary. And that's an 18.
Is that an 8 or an 18 all in? Not 18.
18 on the captain.
Ah, that is a miss.
What?
Shit.
Oh, okay. In that case, I shall do nothing else.
Ooh, okay.
Actually, wait.
Oh,
Is he within 30 feet?
no. But you can move to get yourself within 30 feet.
Yeah, do it. Because can I get a dexterity save for him, please?
Cool, yeah, you can at disadvantage. Thanks.
Is it above 13?
13 on the button.
Oh, bugger. Okay.
First roll was a 14.
Take yourself 3 acid damage, please.
Was that 3 acid damage?
That'll be 3 acid damage.
Awesome. Now, as this 3 acid damage hits him, with already an arrow poking out of his chest, a hand axe protruding from his armour, acid already dripping through, this extra load of acid now seeping in the holes already created. Yeah, he lays on the floor screaming.
Oh, boom!
Done him in.
That will leave just the guy in the tower. And that will bring us to the guy in the tower. So the guy in the tower, knowing that he's all on his Jack Jones, is going to start to retreat out the back of the tower and make his way down the rear staircase. But that will give an opportunity attack to the spiritual weapon. And I suppose spiritual weapons get an opportunity attack?
It doesn't really stipulate in the spell.
I'll tell you what,
I'd imagine...
yeah, go on, I'll allow it. Because
I think it will, because it's like something on the offensive, isn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't have a mind of its own.
So that's 11.
Which is a miss anyway.
Oh, sorry, 11 plus 4, 15.
Oh, hit.
I got 11 on the dice. I forgot to add the modifier. 5 damage.
Cool. So as he turns to skulk away and take a run, this giant broom just sort of like smacks him up the arse as he starts to take a run down the staircase and escapes into the rear field. I don't believe at any sort of pace that you guys will be able to catch him.
Everyone take the dash action.
Well, if I move with him at 30 feet and then move so I can 60 feet, I'll be away and down a staircase, so I will consider him away.
I say we give chase anyway.
If you want to give chase, I don't mind role playing that. He's taking a run. You're going to try and go after him?
Well, on second thoughts, I'm fucked, so probably not.
Leave him to spread the word of how his brothers in arms were decimated here today. Maybe that'll make him think twice about wanting to arrest us again.
In this pathetic attempt to arrest the Grey Wardens and their friends, you now see 2 guards almost chopped in half. The captain now melting slowly as acid burns its way through his armour. And the other one, chicken shit, decided that he wanted to do a runner. Live to fight another day and all of that. But now it's time to introduce yourselves to your new friend.
So, another scaly one. I take it Mr. Alla here doesn't know you. Introduce yourself, sir. You handle yourself quite well in combat.
Is that all? Anybody else?
Well, you tell us who you are, and then maybe we tell you who we are. You came out of nowhere. We have, you know, we've got a lot of people after us. So, you know, who are you first, my friend?
So, gentlemen, I am Ambassador Lindworm of the Draconians.
What nickname?
Is German. Ooh.
Almost. I
Well,
have
I
been
knew
tracking
what you were going for. So it's all
I have been tracking you for some times. I believe you are searching for our peoples.
Oh.
You are the Grey Wardens, no?
Yeah, that's us, mate. Yeah.
Not sure of the name, but you know, apparently me brother was.
Tales of your adventures have reached our ears. I have been sent to recruit you or help you in any manner possible.
Well, you can start by cracking me back, mate. Well, help me up the ground first.
Lie down, I'll do the
Don't
typing.
think you want us Dragonborn to click your back.
I'll be all right, mate.
Wait,
I've had worse.
Stealth, why don't all your words end in S's?
These are half-breeds.
Ah, you're an inbred. Is that right? Is that what you're saying?
I do not know my draconic parents. I've been raised by humans, hence why I do not have a draconic
So you could be a lizard.
accent.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If you get him drunk, he's a legless lizard.
Yeah. Your mother was a
Not-
snake.
slow worm.
Your dad was a lizard. Your uncle was Karma Chameleon. Sounds like inbred stuff to me.
Yeah. You're not wrong there, mate.
So what is it with this draconian stuff? That name keeps coming. Ever since I've been around you guys, that name comes up a lot. It
It's
should
one
be
of the,
everywhere. And why is it we've been followed all this time by other scaly man here, and we didn't know nothing about it?
because
I mean,
it's
Bob,
my
you're
job to
always
be
at the
revealed
rear.
when I
How do you
need.
not know?
What are you talking about?
I said, you're always at the bloody rear. How did you not know what was behind us? We've been tracked all this far.
Well, you think with my eyes, I see all the way back there by a bloody tree line. Who do you think I am, mate?
I would
I'm
go
not
up
even gonna
to
answer
Asbestos or Abesto. I do apologise. In Dragonic and says, "You got your work cut out for you. If you're going to join
Ambassador.
us."
Is that you trying to pronounce the first name? It's Ambassador. It's a rank.
I don't know what. I do apologise about butchering.
Don't worry.
It sounds like this Dragonborn is a good tracker. This is why we have not seen him before. It sounds like he would fit in very well. I believe we were supposed to go and visit Dragonborns at some point. Perhaps they were one of the people we were supposed to be visiting to see if we can recruit them. So it's fortuitous, no?
It does look like fortune favours us.
hang about. No, you bastards didn't tell me about this when I met you at the tavern. We was actually going to go visit more of these bloody dragons.
This is.
I'm starting to think that the Goliaths are a little bit racist.
We don't
Because,
like. No.
Gentlemen.
It's nothing to do. It's nothing to do with what race they are. It's to do with the fact that a lot of them they like a little bit of the magic. That's what I'm a bit wary of. The magic. We don't trust the magic.
You sound like
Hold
your
on.
brother.
Can I intercede, gentlemen?
Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Sorry.
There is more to the tale to be told. I believe 2 ships have left these harbours recently.
Right.
we watched after your bandit fights. Your bandits, do you know anything about them?
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah.
We know. We
Yeah,
only
they
know
did,
that
mate.
part. To be honest, we do not know what clan they work for or what contract they do.
So initially, my task was to find out who the bandits were. You made my task slightly harder and easier. The ships I mentioned, we think, may have been full of slaves, as these could possibly be slave traders.
That would make
Dragonborn
sense.
slaves.
Considering what they did to that beautiful young lady, the way we found her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. That's a good shout, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're sorry that we made it a little bit harder for you, but unfortunately, the situation we were in, it was very difficult to come out of it without the bloodshed.
It's fine. As I said, a chance meeting through investigation. And as Drago has already pointed out, you need to find my peoples. Well, we found you.
Yeah.
However, you need to cut all ties with the elves because it's no funny.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell them.
Yeah, but the problem is no one listens to you, Bob, apparently.
Well, they should do.
No,
Any help is helpful. Elves, Goliaths, fellow kin of Dragonborn, even humans. If we all work together, we can get rid of the blight. That is the task of us Grey Wardens.
I totally agree with you. It comes down to more trust than that. I'm just a little bit concerned about how accepting we are. But yeah, this guy seems to know a lot.
Yeah, hang on a minute.
I'm still catching up. You guys know a lot. So I say,
dwarves, I
let's
forgot.
do this.
Yeah, well, he didn't fire any shots against us in that last battle, did he? So he's good in my books.
Yeah, it was a bloody good shot, that first one.
Yeah, it was all right, that, yeah.
Second one, not so much, but the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right, okay then. So I think we're all in agreement then. You know, we're going to join with this fellow and. Well, what are we doing? Go see his people? Can hardly wait for that one, but yeah.
Well, I need to have a sit down, to be honest. I'm knackered. I'm fucked, mate. I just need to sit down, have a drink. Well, that's because I do all the work, mate.
I might be getting
tired. Carry the lot of you.
Oh, here he goes. The miserable bastard.
Carry the lot of you. Get no thanks for it at
I
all.
may be feeling a bit weary after the battle, but come here and I'll bloody carry you again. All right, now stop your bleeding moaning and let's get on with what we got to do.
Well, all right then. Yeah, all right. Go and get a drink, mate.
You mentioned carrying him and all right with the world with him, innit?
No comment.
So, have you done anything in all of that?
Hang on, where are we going anyway?
Well, that's what I was just saying. I thought we're proceeding now. Everyone's standing around like they're at a wake. We didn't know none of these fools. We ain't mourning them. Hurry up. Let's go.
Back to the bar, I say. Back to the tavern.
See, that's the best thing that's come out of your mouth all afternoon.
Thank you.
Okay. So you make your way back along the paths where you came from, back to the fork, and head back up onto the Causeway, heading into Lothering. Time of day now. It's still not very late. Maybe late afternoon, heading on into early evening. As you make your way down the stairs into Lothering, now looking across the town, you see the odd wild cat chewing on the carcasses of the dead cattle. But Lothering looks like a ghost town now. Empty, deserted, absolutely nobody around. As you make your way back to the tavern, the door to the front of it, which has been locked on your previous visits, is now open. Because you wouldn't go back to the tavern. Tell us where you are.
Here we go. Not locked. Lauren! You all right?
No answer.
I don't like this. I don't like the sound of this or the look of this, guys. Anna,
Abigail?
how about we send old Baldrick in to have a little snoop before we go in? Because if we've got a fight again tonight, I'm really not feeling it. And
Yeah.
Baldrick would be a good shout.
I'll say you, Baldrick. Who's the clever one? Drago. No, we go Drago. Drago thinks back to the DM's intro at the beginning of the show, where Gordon said that him and Abigail were going to make their way to the Daily Shelves.
Yeah, but
Think
the
that,
fact of the matter is the door's unlocked, and I don't think Gordon would have buggered off on his travels and left that unlocked.
Well, if there's nothing left in there to take, because everything's already been nicked.
But anyone could be camping around in there, could be squatting.
Okay.
So do you want me to do my ranger thing and see if anything's in there?
By all means. I mean,
I can do from outside because magic.
Bloody magic. It's always bloody magic.
Ranger magic. Primeval awareness. Shall we?
What's he doing?
It's up to you.
Yeah, all of a sudden everyone's become so indecisive.
15.
I'm just trying to decide what to call my new town.
No. Where's that voice in the sky when you need him?
What do you want me
18,
for?
Big James.
Oh, there he is.
What do you want me for?
18 for investigation.
Well, you're investigating the tavern.
If there's anything
Ranger
primeval.
magic.
Completely empty.
I proclaim this town Braun Anvilville.
Officially dwarfed kind.
Thank you very much, and I'm the king. And I don't have a queen yet, but you can all work for me. I can't pay you anything, but you know, I'll look after you in other ways.
Are you officially staking claim to the village?
Yep, well, it's my village now. Yep,
Or was it Braun Anvilville?
Braun Anvilville.
Great.
Bit of a mouthful.
Just need to know who I need to start charging for the tax.
Oh, bollocks.
You're thinking that, were you? Goodbye to your pension, matey. That's gone down the drain.
Bob's completely unaware of this.
Oh, of course.
To be fair, you're supposed to charge the people tax, and unfortunately, there's no people.
Right, you lot, empty your pockets.
Right.
I am
We
paying. I'm an
gold.
So you're in the tavern. It's completely empty. Bob's staked claim to the village.
Sleep.
Yeah, well,
At 4
I
o'clock
suggest
in the afternoon.
I'll take the first 2 hours watch if you guys need a long break.
yeah, well, appreciate that. Yeah.
Say it again. Sleep at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, we'll be all right, mate. Don't you worry about it. Who am I talking to?
Pub don't open until 7.
So
As you playing the rest,
it's fine. Okay, so
I just want to know.
you've got to use this to take a long rest, though.
Well, yeah, safest place that we've been to recently.
Cool. Okay. I mean, you sort of, you raise the supplies that you've got left over. There is still half a keg of ale sitting on the counter, and I'm sure Holgarth will help himself to that.
No, he bloody won't.
You sit down, you
There's
little
one
midget.
copper piece. You want a
sit
cup of
down,
that? You
shut up, you
give
little
me a
midget.
bloody copper piece, mate. I dare you. No
Do you want me
freebies.
to make you 2 more centimetres shorter than you already are, you little pipsqueak? And you keep feeding me this BS that Mojo and you were very close and got on. You're starting to very much doubt that. Now, point down, you little shit.
Yeah, good. I'll show you. I'll show you. Yeah. I'll give you one on the ass. There you go, mate. That's how to.
One on the ass.
What?
Now, don't touch the rest of it. All right. I mean, I've been generous enough, and I'm going to go and have a kip now.
No, then I'll help myself.
There's half a bed, sort of made out of crates, out in the back room. But the rest of you are just sort of going to be tucking yourselves in corners and leaning up against bar stools, etc., etc. Because, you know, it is a tavern.
Fine by me. Used to being in the mountains.
Fair enough. So who's taking first watch then?
What I knew
as well.
acquaintance was going to.
So you've eaten. The four of you are currently laying down trying to get a half decent night's kip, and Lindworm will be.
I thought I was going to do Lindworm.
You want to do it together? It's fine. Yeah.
Yes.
Great. I mean, do two of you want to have a Dragonborn to Dragonborn conversation? Right on.
On that note, heal thyself for 10, Ada.
Oh, you're so generous. Okay.
Save your spell with the long rest. It'll heal up anyway.
How much? Okay. I thought it was only 1d8.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, just take it back.
Yeah.
We're going to have help back, yeah?
Honestly, for me, it doesn't matter. It's instant cast and it doesn't use anything, so I can literally stand next to all of you and just go cast, happy.
So it's with the long rest, you're going to get all your hit points back anyway.
Fair enough.
And Bob will regain one of his hit points. Not one of his hit points. One of his
exhaustion points.
One of his hit dice, because he used all of his hit dice in the short.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
So
yeah, he did.
One hit dice back. Holgarth will lose 1 point of fatigue, or exhaustion, but will still have 1 point of exhaustion when he wakes up in the morning.
So,
do you know what exhaustion does, Stefan?
Well, I do.
No, not really.
So, basically, one exhaustion point, you will have disadvantage on all ability checks. So, investigation, perception, etc., etc.
Minus 1 point on each, yeah?
No.
No.
Roll 2 dice, take the lowest number.
Cool.
And yeah, so the two Dragonborns, are you going to have a conversation? Does Ada want to try and find out about his past? Or are you going to completely ignore it?
no. But no, I won't completely. It's like I'll go ask him to repeat himself as my colleagues were so rudely interrupting him. And as it is now calm as they're sleeping, we can get the information we need.
Kill that dwarf. Rattling the windows.
If only I had a pillow. I do apologise for my colleagues of rudely interrupting the information you wanted to give us. They're a bit of a handful, you'll find out, if you carry on staying with us.
Just started to say I kept my mouth shut the whole time, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Sleep.
I do apologise, Drago, but you're asleep.
Oh, so quiet.
Sleep talking.
Bastard.
Fucking sleep bragging.
Oh,
Highest individual damage in the group.
I was waiting for Bob to go bloody sleep. So
Highest room damage in the group. I can do it well, actually, to be fair.
Don't mind me. I'm not eavesdropping. I'm just going to get the rest of that grog that I said I was going to have when Bob goes to sleep. Don't mind me. Thank you. Good night.
Just to be sure, we speak in Draconic, just to make sure.
Yeah.
So, as the both of you are awake, do you want to both roll me perception?
Perception.
Yeah, will do.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to like this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Where's my...
You're gonna hate it as well.
Where's the...
No, probably not.
So... Am I being really thick here? Or?
Got a nat 20, 23 perception.
Am I being blind?
Everything's in alphabetical order on
Yes,
this.
I am. Yeah, I know I'm being blind. Sorry. I've got asbestos in my eyes. It's not asbestos, it's fiberglass. 19 anyway.
Okay, 19 and yeah, sure. So the two of you sit there chatting in Gritonic. Try that.
Gritonic.
Hydrotonic. I'm an ambassador.
And Mojo sort of creeps behind. You see him.
Mojo's dead.
I keep going.
He's in 2 seconds and he remembers Mojo's dead. You wrote the bloody thing. You know he's dead.
I spent 6
I've not even seen that episode and I know this.
I spent 6 episodes calling him Mojo, right? And now he's back. Right? You leave me alone. Hogarth, nicking in all fairness, nicking a pint of grog would be something that Mojo would have done as well.
Well, that's similarities.
Brotherly love and all that. And he's gone back. He's drunk it. He's now hugging the goblet, just kind of tucked up in the corner. But no, pretty peaceful. Nothing comes, nothing happens. It's quite a bright night. The moon's full in the sky, so it's very light outside through the windows from what you can see. Who's taking second watch?
I'll take second watch.
I thought you were having a conversation, but okay.
Don't you have to wake the next person up?
Yeah, I'll take second watch.
Yeah, okay.
Right, you'll get it one day, mate, I promise.
Come on.
Who's taking the second one?
Yeah,
Hogarth.
looks like Hogarth.
Yeah, I'll take second watch.
Cool. So Hogarth lets the 2 scaly ones go off to bed, and he now.
They were holding hands.
So I've walked up to Hogarth, pulled the empty pint pot from underneath him, and he smashed his head off the bar, which has woke him up.
Fair enough.
Hey, whoa, yeah, what?
Dan, all right, Liz. Your stag mate.
Oh no.
Yeah, no
Oh
problem.
no, I'm leaving.
Hey, Dan.
I'll not watch.
Yeah, boy.
Come on, then.
Oh no. Oh no.
Especially for you, that one fella. Yes, and I got the fella in as well.
It's a story that we should not tell.
I check on everyone else that's gone to sleep. I creep over to where Bob is. I just gently stand over him, squat down slightly with my testicles hanging out, and I teabag him in his sleep. And that's something I'll keep to myself.
Who?
Exactly. He knows nothing.
You spoke one.
Who's your teabag?
That was something that's Goliath was doing in a minute. We used to do our training.
So that's the second time today you've done that.
Okay. Would you roll me a perception for your night's watch with disadvantage because you're distracted from doing a teabag?
Who's you doing a teabag on?
You!
I'm I need to sleep.
Fuck's sake.
19 on repeat already.
Disadvantage, so roll it twice, take the lower number.
20.
Okay.
I'm not joking. How do I? No, but no.
All right. Okay.
What colour is your dice?
Blue.
Not green or blue.
All right, so it's a mix of green and
Oh,
purple.
blue.
Again, even after
God.
And being distracted and probably nicking another pint of ale. Still a pretty silent, quiet night.
Keeping watch on your own's quite lonely. You've got to have the company of some great ale, especially when you know it would piss a certain minuscule person off at the same time. You shouldn't think that.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Who's next?
I'll let Bob sleep. Okay.
Hands now rubbing his eyes. It's like he knows in his sleep, like natural reaction though. He semi-consciously knows something's thinking on his eyes.
That reminds me, where's my freaking tablets?
Oh dear.
Right, okay, so everybody's asleep. Drago, roll your perception.
All right, Drago, lad, I'll leave this to you. I'm going to go and get some more sleep. There's a bit of owl in there, just don't tell Bob.
Okay, no problem. Perception, 20 on the dice, +2.
Wow.
Lovely.
So yours is going to be slightly different to everybody else's. Only slightly. Although it was a very clear night and the moon was quite high, as you find yourself sitting there looking out of this window up at the sky, the clouds start to come over and a slow rumbling starts to appear, as if the gods are trying to talk to you. You feel a warmth come over yourself, as if they're giving you recognition, a nod, a pass, as you will, of what you're doing is rightful and correct in the way you are living your life, being part of the greater good. And as you start to feel this power, you're going to get a +1 to any lightning damage that you deal from this point onwards.
Nice.
Yeah, dog.
That's what you get for spending most of your time posing and staring at yourself in the mirror.
It's the joy. It's the joy of when you represent gods of thunder and lightning, mate.
Well, I suppose the god of Great Owl should give me a +2 on everything I bloody do going forward for teabagging Bob in the night.
You'll be lucky I didn't make you roll on disadvantage for everything for being drunk.
Touche.
Huzzah.
So as the night starts to draw to a close, we've done 2, 4, 6. Still got 2 hours a night to go. You going to take the last 4, or are you going to wake Bob up?
No, I think Bob's rested enough. Take the last watch.
Oh, no, you imagine the bloody trouble we get up to while everyone else is a bloody sleep.
Oh, God.
Breakfast.
Says you.
So as the other 4 have been sitting there keeping an eye out, Bob, you had a another one of your peculiar dark dreams. Shroud.
Wondering when Goliath stood over you with his boxes around his ankle. Oh wait.
While this was all happening, in your unconscious state, again you saw the dark black shroud start to overcome you, a power filling you as you start to feel this power. Would you roll me a D100?
Oh.
69, dudes.
Oh, lovely number.
That's not what I want to wear after you've just been teabagged.
How I want it is that.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's his fate.
We've got stories nearby like that now.
It's
Yeah.
Anyone
Oh,
back any
for God's
KY
sake.
and they're explorers?
No. Hold on. This is good. I like this one. So, Drago, as you go over to wake Bob up, Bob, as you are woken from your slumber, you awake, and as you look around the tavern, and even Drago, who is nudging you to wake you up, you can see nobody.
What?
His cataracts are acting up.
Yeah, my feedback is blinded to poor bastard.
Because for the next minute, and even Drago, you're awake. You're currently looking around. You can't. Although you went up to him and started poking him, while you were poking him, Bob completely disappeared from vision. You're looking around the tavern. You can no longer see Lindworm, Holgarth, Ada. They have all disappeared because Bob, in your sleep, you have managed to cast invisibility on everybody within 30 feet of you.
Oh. Right, this is a
Hold
serious
on.
roleplay situation.
So currently, the only two that are awake are Drago and Bob. Everybody else is asleep.
Hello!
What happened? Have you got a button on the desk? What? I can hear you, but where are you?
Who's that?
He's Drago.
Where are you?
I'm right here. Where are you?
You know, we're nowhere. There's no one bloody in here. Where are you?
Sorry, say again. I can't see you.
Hang on a minute.
I cannot see the others as well.
I must be hearing things again.
Don't
I-
dwarves have the... I know you've got dark vision, but don't you have fey vision as well, so you can see through magic?
No.
No.
Not at this level.
No. Well, Drago,
And
if you can hear me,
don't met again.
if you can hear me, say, hello.
Hello.
Oh,
I can hear you. The problem is I cannot see you. I cannot see anybody.
right.
It's like they've just gone poof and disappeared.
So where are you then?
And
Right.
as Bob says that, the minute is up, and everybody in the room snaps back into existence. You can see them all.
Oh, you hiding for, eh?
I was not hiding. Everyone disappeared. I don't know what happened. It must be Friday because that was freaky.
Well, I don't get the reference. But, I'll take it as my stag. And
If you did already have an inspiration, you'd have one. That was great.
Don't know what happened.
I've been nowhere, but I feel quite good.
Oh God, you're still asleep. Mate. You're still asleep.
I don't know what happened there. It was a bit weird. I've got this horrible taste in my mouth. I can't seem to
You've got
Don't lick your nose.
you've got like a hair in your teeth.
Oh,
Oh,
bloody hell.
probably from my beard, that one.
Yes,
Oh, no,
That's
probably.
not your beard.
horrible, fruity sort of taste. Disgusting.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh,
So,
you shit yourself.
even with all that confusion, Drago, you gonna go and try and get some sleep?
I'm gonna try.
There's a bit of going there. Go and sit outside then.
You're gonna go and sit outside.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just roll your perception.
7.
Awesome. Everybody else, hi, Bob. No, just no. So, sitting on the stool, looking out of this door or looking out the window, you just glaze over. Still thinking about what the blooming heck happened and waking up and everybody around you was invisible. And wondering what's going on, etc. But no, it was a quiet night all in all. No beasties or ghoulies came back. And as Bob sits there, the sun just starts to rise over the top of the causeway and starts peering into the front of the tavern.
Well, I suppose that's it then. Right, wake up, you horrible lot! Start walking around kicking everyone. Get up!
Wait, don't stand on my tail.
Dragonborns don't
You
have
don't have
tails.
a tail. What are you talking about?
What?
That must be a
That bloody
growth
model
out there.
did. Telling you that copper model. You not got a tail? Ain't no dragon mod, is in it? Half breed.
That was on the front, that mate.
No tail. Look at that.
Dragonborns
breed.
don't have tails.
Half breed. Don't have wings, they have tails.
Same as adder. See, look, no tail.
He doesn't count, he's brought up by humans.
Right,
Try, I forget you said that.
hold off, get up.
Well, well,
I can smell that bleeding ale on your breath, boy. You're lucky I'm in a good mood.
Ah, there we go. Hold on. Yeah, I'm ready. Right. Well, what's the matter? Hey?
Well, that's it now. You've had your rest, and morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have a nice sleep, Bob?
Yeah, always lovely actually. Yeah. A bit of a weird one when I woke up, but and a bit of a weird taste in my mouth. I don't know what that's from. I'm still there actually.
Lack of ale, mate. That's what I think it is.
You might be
know,
right.
You're
Yeah.
right, all right. They're a bit bloodshot.
Yeah, no. Well, they're always a bit funny, but I mean, yeah, they are playing up a little bit.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
keep an eye on them, I think. But anyway.
Yeah.
Stefan, I actually thought you was talking to me then, mate. Fucking hell.
Well, I'm sure you won't be teabagging you in. See?
Oh, mate. Fiberglassing all day, mate.
All right.
Oh, stop that.
You get up, lizard lips. I mean, Adder.
Which one? All right.
Come on, Scales, up you get. All right.
Really? Lizard lips.
What do they bring then, I wonder?
Prove me wrong, mate.
No.
You're right,
James,
Dave.
I reckon me and you are the only two who made a film.
You look a little bit, not yourself
well.
this morning, Drago. You all right, mate?
It was a bit of a strange night. Yes, I don't quite know what happened last night, but I think I'll be okay. Just let's.
Well, if you want to talk about it, you know we're here.
No, I think I don't quite know what happened. Let's just see how the day goes, and yes.
I was having a little think, Drago, and I think that we were invisible, mate. Yeah.
I don't know how. What invisible?
Well,
How could that have happened?
I don't know. But, I just woke up like it, so you must have done something. You must have drank like a dodgy potion or something. You do anything
Can we
like that?
confirm that only them two can hear each other, or can we actually hear Bob as well?
No, it's up to Bob whether you can hear him or not.
All right. Yeah, Bob. Are you just speaking quietly or privately to Drago there? Or
Yeah, I was.
Right, okay. That's all right.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I like that role play. That's fine. Keep it as between you two. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Right, yeah. You reckon we should say anything to the others or not?
I think perhaps we should keep quiet for now. And if we see any more mysterious goings on, then maybe we speak to the team and see what they think.
Yeah.
But maybe we just keep this between us.
Yeah. I just want to ask Lindworm something though in a minute. Hang on. Yeah! Lindworm! You, yeah. What dodgy, what sort of voodoo kind of spells you do? What sort of spells you got there? You do the old magic, don't you?
I know some magics.
Right. Any sort of invisible magic?
Nope.
Right.
Hypothetically.
Yeah. Well, Yeah, what Drago said. All right, don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it.
So, Drago, you pulled the map out because I think it was you that took it.
Hmm.
You pull the map out and you start glazing over it, remembering that you were in Lothering. So you check out where you've been, Daly's Village and all of that, Ostergar.
So this, I'll just put it on the table. So this is obviously where we are now, but where are we going? Where is our next move?
Well, I think it was the old reptilian or the old adder settlement. Sorry, Dragonborn settlement. Was that the one? I think that was it.
I think
Yes.
the best person I'll go talk to is Lindbergh,
Right.
as he's the one who's got the information.
Yeah! Lindworm!
Bob, will you please stop shouting?
Oh, he's right next to us. Oh. Sorry, mate.
You're lucky we Dragonborns don't have ifs.
Hmm.
Yeah, I always wondered about that. It's a bit weird.
Well, you have a look on this map. You tell us where you want us to go.
Brings the maps.
It's just laid out on a table, so I think we're all just kind of glazing over it.
Can we scrolls out?
That's as far out as it goes for a minute.
Was it okay? So, there we go. That's better. Which way does the compass point in? Because what I'm looking for is not on there. Your map?
I know exactly what my map is. Read your messages.
Yeah, your map seems to be lacking. We need to head to Old Haven. This would be 3 days on the march.
This is not on the
As
map.
soon as you're good in magic, can I get upgradings, please? No, yeah, I don't mean to mock you.
We're looking at the map, mate.
Do you notice anything familiar? This place you speak is not here, but do you recognize anything else?
It's all familiar in the wrong languages.
The wrong languages.
Do you want me to translate?
Oh, well, one of you, please. I mean, you're staring at the map, you say something's wrong or something's missing, and you clearly know what it is. Can someone please just sort it out?
We don't. He can't read. He can't read the writing, can he? So
You can't read.
It's what you just said. He's in the wrong language, and we can't read it. Is that right? That right? Then we're
I didn't say the language was wrong.
right.
I said the names are wrong.
Oh, right. Got you. Right. Yeah. Don't worry about that, old Garth. Right,
Looking
right.
at your maps, we need to head southwest.
Right.
Heading in
What,
south
towards
of
Bristol?
New Havens. South of New Havens. Southwest of our current locations.
Right.
How to go past Redcliffe?
Well, it's quite far. You're not wrong there. Through Redcliffe or Redhill or whatever. And
We have a different names for Redcliffe, one which you will not be able to pronounce. But my advice is head there first.
all right. So
It's on the way, so we should go there.
yeah, one step at a time, then I suppose.
Let's go.
How long do you think it would take to get to Redcliffe? Maybe a day or two?
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Maybe we should waste no time and start heading that way.
Sounds like a
I'm
plan.
following you guys on this journey, so I'm following you guys. So yeah.
Right then. I got the rear.
Of course, you've got the rear. As good as you've done us so far.
So you gather what supplies or what little you can muster. What's left in the tavern? A few oats, nothing major. Sort of fighting off the rats to rescue what's left in the bottom of the bag.
Insert joke about weevils.
And throwing me off. And
Sorry.
yeah, and you start making your way back out of Lothering, back up onto the Gorgeway, and starting your journey west. The sun's bright. It's quite a nice spring morning. Nothing major, but you all roll me survival, please.
Oh, I think we've done this
I
one
know
before.
you can roll me nature.
Nature.
Okay.
Survival for everybody. Adder, nature.
17.
18.
17.
Well, 18 as well.
7.
Was that a 17 for you, Adder?
Yeah, 17 for me.
On the first 2 hours of your journey, you find another 3 sprigs of kingsfoil.
Ah. Stealth stuff.
And as for the rest of you, nothing really happens. The first 2 hours of your journey is just walking along the path. You've managed to make your way to about there at the minute. Walking past the crossroads where you fought the bandits. As you walk past that area where you fought those bandits and found the body of Craig and Arthur, the body's still there, just slightly less than what you left there approximately 4 days ago, as wildlife has slowly started to consume them.
Oh,
Well, there ain't nobody around to clear them up, is there? So they
yeah. Don't look. Just keep walking.
you make your way. So, okay.
Yeah.
As you start to make your way, again, you chuck. You don't chuck anything.
Oh, carry on straight.
Following up our message. You continue walking in a straight line, following the natural path weaved into the countryside. Picturesque fields all across the land, greenery. You can see in the distance watering holes, nice picturesque waterfall as you start to approach. You get to about the halfway point. You all roll me another survival. Hours of walking.
22.
Oh, that was cocked, you bastards. 13.
17.
15.
5.
Always rely on Bob. And on that note, we're going to take a quick break.
Bob, you died from dysentery.
Good, because we are back. And I'll go back to the map for you.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go. So you're about at the halfway mark here. You know, sitting down, getting through your rations, taking a sip of whatever you manage to rustle up in your water skin. As you head off on your next, the next part of your journey. If you all want to roll me survival again, You all seem to be doing quite well at this. It's boring.
You had to fucking jinx it, didn't you?
Yes.
I got a 6 on the last roll though.
Yeah, 1-5 out of everybody else's.
Oh, 5. Sorry, yeah.
I got
8.
6. You have jinxed it.
I got an 8.
4 and 8. Go on.
15, 11.
Cool.
I've clearly tripped over my imaginary tail.
Would somebody roll me a D? Just any one of you roll me a D20.
Oh God.
Would you like me to do it?
One of you
18.
Come on, Dan.
I rolled an 18.
An 18. Okay, cool.
Ada, if I die, I'm going to haunt you for the rest of your life. Just saying.
Okay.
Bearing in mind I'm highborn.
As you start to get to this area, close to this body of water, I use the body of water to try and explain it. A low mist starts to pass over, completely covering your surrounding area. You start to lose track of the path. You lose sight of the sky. You can't really tell which way is north, south, east, or west anymore. And you spend the best part of the day lost, walking around in circles.
Can I ask what the terrain
I feel
is?
sorry for Bob because Bob's like knee high, and if it's a low mist, that means like the mist is like completely covering him.
Forested, open terrain.
Oh, okay. I've lost it.
Does that make a difference to what you're going to do now?
Did you say we had some rations a minute ago?
Yeah, I mean, just the wheat and bits and pieces that you managed to find.
Oh, okay.
We had porridge.
Oh, lovely.
But no, it tasted horrible.
Oh.
It's not. I prefer the typical brand of ready bread.
Porridge and ale mixed in.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yes.
Do you want to roll me an H check with disadvantage, Ada?
Oh,
Well, Lindverm, has anything come from your...
Yes, we can't get lost in the forest unless it's by magical means.
You can't get
that's a
lost?
6 for nature.
Okay. Yeah, you don't find any. You can't get lost unless by magical means.
It's like magic. It's like
It's a ranger trait. I know.
Natural explorer, yeah.
but it's because of the fog that we've got lost, though, isn't it? Or does that make a difference? I don't know.
Well, it's
Only if it's magical.
I'll tell you what.
Basically, yeah, magical means.
It's not magical, but it's unnatural.
Okay.
You can tell he's just decided to change that there.
What was that?
Like,
Can I
"How
get
dare
this
this
one?"
ranger come along and spoil my
I'm only doing what it says in the book. Do you know what I mean?
And he just gave me the keyword forest, where I can't get lost.
So yeah, so it's not magical,
Right.
it's unnatural. So yeah, you still continue to be lost for most of the day.
So after walking round in circles, we find our bearings,
Of course.
which takes an hour, according to my ability.
Round 1, DM versus Lindworm.
Oh, DM's already won.
Yeah.
So
You're lost.
round
No,
open
I'm not.
up and
You're
swallow
lost. I can't be.
whole. Bye.
Love it.
Fair, all he has to say is it's a magical mist. Shut up.
Exactly. It's not magical, but it's unnatural.
Close enough.
Magical means somebody had to put it there, but an unnatural mist.
Whereabouts on the road are we at the moment?
We're
Well,
not.
we're at about the
Apparently we're
halfway
not.
mark. Now you're at about the 3/4 mark.
Right.
We're picking fucking mushrooms somewhere randomly.
Well, I don't know about yous, but I'm feeling rather uncomfortable about this. I don't like not knowing where we are. and this bloody mist. Anyone got any idea? Anyone where this is coming from? Think a bit.
I know where we are. I don't know where the mist is coming from.
Lindworm, ain't you a tracker?
Yeah.
Well, how come we're lost then?
Did you not hear what the DM said?
Who's that? Who's that?
The voice in the sky told you you're lost. Deal with it.
I'm sure I've been around these parts before, and I don't remember a mist. This can't be. Yes, this definitely isn't here.
I'll tell you what, Lindworm. I'll tell you what, right? Because you're the ranger, roll me a investigation or perception, your choice.
Investigation.
Yeah, there's a
19. 17, my bad.
Okay, so was it 17?
17, mate, yeah.
That's fine. So as a ranger and knowing the area quite well and being kind of confused as to why you can't really find your way, you realise that the mist is coming off of the waters that is the home of the mage circle.
Okay.
You
Oh, seen. Yep.
you wanted something, Lindworm?
Well,
What you
plan
got?
is to head south.
Right. Where are we then?
Where's this coming from? That's what I want to know.
James, if you point to the map just to the bottom of the water or body or wherever we are, that'll be helpful.
Well, you're here.
Gentlemen, we are here.
Under the water.
Where the big red arrow is that says you are here. That's where we are.
Yeah, right.
Right. So we know where to go then. If you know where we are, you know where to go and how to get Redcliffe.
West.
Yeah, I think the ranger was a bad idea.
Well, I want to know where this mist is coming from. Why is it even here?
What are you
Don't
so
mind about where
bothered
we
about
are.
then?
The mist is from the mage circles.
Oh, magic. Well, why am I not surprised?
There you go.
Yeah.
You bloody magic
He's
people.
right. His own,
Oh,
yeah, his
you know
own
that.
waters.
Does that subdue your? Is it magical mist? Yeah, we covered that.
Yeah,
DM1. Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks.
Voice in disguise as sneaky bastard. That's what he is.
It's like the way you drew on the mage circle without nobody seeing it.
It's been there from day one. Right.
So what's that mean, Lindworm?
What's that?
So what's this mean then, Lindworm?
Means the mage circle's up north.
Oh, so you know
Right.
where you know. Right, okay, you know where we're going then. I definitely, I trust you now. Oh, yeah. Right, go on, Ed. Lead the way then, Ed.
So as the evening starts dropping in, and you're going to make your last survival check for me.
I think I need to.
Oh, fuck right off.
And Holgarth, you should have been doing all of these at disadvantage
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
because of your point of exhaustion.
Oh. Nat 1.
13.
Oh, my days. No way. No
Nat
more.
fucking 1.
16.
24.
There's one missing. I've got 16, 24, and that one.
Oh, 13.
Okay. Yeah, and then that's not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. So you
Drown in the water.
You managed to find your way through this fog, and as you start heading on your last part of your journey, you start heading down into a small valleyed area, heading down a hill. In front of you, you can see a waterside town, small harbour, brick-built buildings. There is a chantry. You can see the tower off to the side. Yeah, just rudimentary town as you slowly arrive into Redcliffe.
I'm guessing you want to go bloody gentry, don't you, Ada?
If that's all right with you, lot.
Yeah, well, just get it out of the way.
Fine, you can go to the Chantry first. It's early evening. As you start making your way through the town, heading to the Tower of the Chantry, you walk past various shops. One local trading stall, a Spithy's. There's a fishmonger's there because this is primarily a fishing community. Various other little bits and bobs shops. There is a tavern, much to the happiness of the Goliath. As you read on the front, it said Samson's, and you start to approach the door of the Chantry. Like the Chantry that was in Lothering, a very well built brick building, very church-esque, large wooden doors built, covered in brass, very expensive looking. Elderly lady standing on the porch, just happily, hands together, looking over the town.
Yeah, I'll walk in, do whatever sign of what I've been taught, of how I got taught by my parents. Good morning, sister.
Good morning to you, my child. And by Andraste, isn't it a fine day?
Yeah,
It's
it
Mum.
is. But I recognize the sister if it was my mother.
You would.
Even though I do
I'm
know
pretty sure that if I was Sister Mura, I'd go, son! Do you know what I mean?
She said my child.
She's a sister.
We are part of the flock. The old flock.
What brings
We're all walking in.
What brings you to the Chantry on this fine spring evening?
Two things. Just to let you know about what happened in Lothering of the in the Chantry of Lothering. It has sadly been turned to rubble.
Well, this is awful news. I must get word to the Templars as soon as I can. Thank you. Do you know what happened to poor sister Josephine?
Josephine.
I get there. Yeah.
I sadly do not know that information of what happened to Sister Josephine.
To the point I'm sitting here with my hands starting praying. Completely out of camera, just because role play, innit?
I sadly do not know that answer, sister.
Oh, well, I do hope she turns up. Redcliffe would be the closest town to Lothering. With any possibility, yes, I will pray to Andraste for her.
We saw it was sadly bandits that demolished the Chantry. We have sorted out the bandits so they won't travel down, but we couldn't save the Chantry in there or any other building.
I bless you, my child. If only there were more like you in this world.
Thank you, sister. May I ask if do you have a library? Any chance in here?
We do very meagre library at the moment, unfortunately. But you're welcome to peruse at your leisure.
Thank you so much.
Just to enter.
And I'll go talk to the other four, saying, I'm going to be here a while, so if you want to go do your own thing in the town, we can meet at the tavern.
Yeah, apparently there's lots of bits and bob shops. They named bloody shops after him, so I'm going to destroy all them.
You can do that if you want.
All right,
Laying
Ada.
the shots after him.
Yeah. All right, Ada. Yeah, you take your time, lad. And
I'll meet you at the tavern
right.
as a meeting place.
I'm going to go speak to the sister briefly about something.
Okay.
Sister, I am Holgoth. I lost my brother. He perished at the sight of these companions you see here with me today. Before I met them, is there any way you can send out the blessing to his soul that he may rest? And we don't speak of this because these bastards will think I've got a soft side. I really appreciate it, sister.
My child, I appreciate your honesty with me. Please come, take a knee, because you're fucking.
Yeah, actually, my neck, lad.
I take my knee.
Please take a knee. She places her hand upon your bald head with your tattoos, and she utters a few words under her breath, very calm, and she casts Calm Mind, which puts you at ease and settles your. So it will give you a nice, warm, cuddly feeling.
You really felt about roleplay. I'm bloody sitting there burying my head with my hands like this.
Yeah. It's so hard, ain't it? Just to go do it.
You can't help it.
Exactly.
Yeah, she places it on your head. The calm, cool feeling, as if where Mojo is fine.
Thank you, sister. I greatly appreciate it. If there's anything we can do, I wish we had answers as to what happened, but I appreciate it. Would you recommend any place to go for some drink and some food in this town? I'm rather parched.
Samson's is our local libations. So yes, make your way there. Cyril is a very good tavern keep. He will see you're well looked after.
Thank you, sister. Right, well, that's where I'm going. I'm going to Samson.
Okay, so I just got into the chantry to have a look through the books.
Gentlemen, there's a place here, local, called Samson's, where we can we can feast and drink beverages. Would anyone care to join me, seeing as Mr. Adder's going to be some time in the library? Anyone care to join me for some refreshments and some food?
No.
That's right, which means the experience will be even more pleasant. Oh, come on. Join.
Right.
Is it safe to assume that the tavern's the best place for like gossip, or would there be anywhere else that I might be able to go to find out some information about the local area?
I don't know. Ask the sister.
As an ambassador, why don't I go and speak to the local councils?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you probably know someone round here. It's a good idea, that.
Are you
Not saying I'm going to get an answer, like, but
talking to the group, or are you asking this to the sister? I mean, she's still standing there.
I'm speaking to the groups.
Yeah.
There's only one group, mate. Only one group.
Yeah, he's right as well, yeah. I think that's a good idea. I mean, yeah, where would you need to go then?
I shall find the local townspeoples. Over to you, James.
What do you mean over to me? Are you the sister's standing there? Ask her a damn question.
Sister, she's not free in council type.
Yeah,
I want to be the ambassador, me.
No.
We have the
No religious type.
Honourable Ambassador Lindworm here, and he was just wondering, right, whereabouts he could talk to someone sort of like a bit like him, you know, sort of ambassador type, you know. I wouldn't know off the top of my head, but if you could point us in that direction, you know, it'd be really helpful, love, and you know, appreciate it. And you know, we might even make a donation to the old gentry, but maybe not from me, but one of the other lads. I could perhaps, you know, persuade him. You know, you never know. You never know, really. So I'll forget what I was asking you now.
Well, we got there in the end, didn't we, darling? Now, if you wish to speak to the master of the town, that would be the Earl Aemon of Redcliffe. He will be up in Redcliffe Castle, but I'm afraid that he has otherwise been occupied with local problems. But if you wish to speak to any of the locals, I'm sure that Samson's will be the place to go.
Oh, bleeding Samson's always Samson.
Samson's exactly where she told me to go. Which would be the best place to go.
One more question, sister.
Of course.
Right. I've been having these weird dreams, right? Really strange sort of goings on. The other night I woke up, right? And I reckon everyone was invisible. And I think it might have something to do with these dreams. I was wondering if you could help me out with that.
Please, yes, approach me, my child.
Right, yeah.
And the same as she did with Holgar, places her hand on your head, brushing what wispy bits of hair are out of the way and placing it on the ball patch. And closes her eyes and just starts to read you. And again, just quietly, very soft breathing. And she pulls away and she goes, "My dear, sorcery has overtaken your soul. A dark shroud surrounds you. Do these dreams contain mystical feelings?"
Well, yeah, I suppose so. You can put it that way, yeah.
Perhaps a master of magic may be the way forward for you. I will have to think. I will think on this further. But thank you for giving me something to ponder over with my evening's meditations.
Well, you've done the same for me, to be honest, and you know, it's a bit unsettling, to be honest. I was just quite worried now.
My dear, do not worry. No harm will come of you.
All right.
Sleep well.
Thank you. Thank you. Is got a donation for the chantry, and there's plenty more where that came from. Just not ready to give it over yet.
No,
Disappointed she didn't tell him that he got teabagged.
Why, thank you, my child.
Samson.
Anything else for poor sister?
I just have one question. You said that this Earl was having some problems. Do you know what problems these are?
Well, the local magic users in the town, and well, I'm assuming that you've heard of the dragon problem that we have up in the mountains here.
This is something I was going to ask about, actually. I have heard tell there is a dragon.
Well, if you wish to partake in a drink, get some food in Samson's, I believe later on this evening, announcements will be getting made in the town square. As you can see over there, they're just putting together some handsome gallows for the evening's entertainment. But please, yes. I think, yes, a couple of hours' time, announcement will be getting made.
Okay.
Oh, it's exciting.
Let us go to the tavern then.
Just before we do that, I'm just going to call over Bob from Bob.
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah.
Tom, before we make our way to Samson's, I just want to speak with you for one moment.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Now, I'm not trying to pry into your business. You seem a little unsettled today. Now, what you have spoken to the sister about is your business. But I want you to know that I know behind your miserable old bastard ways and behind that feeble old little body of yours, there's a man with a good solid heart, which I admire. And you and Mojo are as close as you make out, although I have my doubts. I want you to know that, regardless of what, I may say and the differences we have, I have your back. And if you want to talk, I'm here.
Right. Well,
So first drinks on me when we get to Samson's.
Oh, right. Is it? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the support there, old Garth. But I suppose, the drink will be repaying what you nicked off, maybe.
Well, there is that. I was feeling a little bit guilty about that.
Yeah.
So, yes, did the sister say anything else when you were talking to her? Anything about why your eyes were a little bit itchy, or?
No. She's
Brilliant. Let's move on then. Okay.
Well, for the first part of that conversation, Stefan, I'm going to give you an inspiration.
Oh, thank you very much.
Just totally out of character, but yeah, I like it. It's nice.
Thank you very much.
So he's out here now. We've concluded the business with his poor sister.
Samson's.
Library.
That's right. Yeah, you're in the library. You'll find you'll find something of interest, I'm sure.
I would think that maybe Scout should have a little bit of R&R instead of burying his head in books. But fair play to the man.
Books is R&R, isn't it? So as you start heading across the city, you look over, and you do see a wooden-built gallows in the town centre, as two of the town's guard are just throwing up the noose and tying it off.
Can't wait for that.
There's going to be entertainment. Looks like there's going to be bloody executions.
Yeah.
In the older days, that was entertainment.
Some people find it entertainment. This will be interesting.
Oh, yeah, the grandkids would love this, yeah. Oh, they love it, yeah. A good day out, it is, yeah, good day out.
As you're walking across the town, there's the little old biddy chatting to somebody. I remember back in my old days, we didn't have hangings. We used to have a good old stoning. Yeah, I miss those days.
Oh, you remember that too, dear?
Oh, yeah, it was one of my favourite times as a child, chucking stones at bastards. It was great.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. I enjoyed it myself. Yeah.
I'll see you later on for the hanging.
Yeah.
Pig's feet, weasel's noses. Pig's feet, weasel's noses.
Excuse me, lady. What's the
songs?
What the little old lady's name? Though, just thrown in the street for no apparent reason.
Yeah,
Ryan's mum.
How would you throw a little lady?
I thought Bob here could, do with a bit of matchmaking. Then they seem to have similar.
Already got 15 kids, mate.
Her name's Doris, dear.
Doris, meet Bob. Doris.
Yeah, pleasure.
Invite her for a drink. Come on, Bob.
No.
Perhaps I'll catch you at the hanging later on. I'll introduce you to my husband.
Yeah, well, you see there, old Garth, you jumped the gun a little bit there, mate. Right.
Well, I tried.
I was just saving the fact that I would have to play this character hitting on Bob.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the gesture.
Bob has been hit on by, well, Dan as a person has been hit on by me more than once as Figgy. So
that's very true, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll save him. It's just not fair on the guy.
Just this once.
So
as many other times.
You make your way across to Samson's. And as you open the door to enter, it's a bustling place. It's busy, it's loud. The townsfolk, you're assuming, are all starting to gather in there in excitement, ready for the evening's entertainment as the sister had passed you. As you slowly start looking around, roll me a perception.
I'm not, because I'm not there.
20.
Sorry, who is it that's in there? Did you say you two?
15.
No,
Oh,
no two.
I'm not.
All of you can roll me a perception, except for Ada, because he's reading books.
9.
10.
15.
Lindever,
20, mate. Sorry, I did say.
was it 23? Yes, he is.
No, 20.
Oh, 20.
0.
Well, it's still better than everybody else. So as Lindworm is looking around this thing and noticing everything that's in there, he starts to look around, and it's not just humans present. There's a mixture. There's some elves, heavily laden with weapons. There's a group of dwarves sitting over in the corner, heavy iron weapons, maces, axes, etc., that have been brought with them. They all look like they're carrying for a reason, but you don't know what that reason is. And as you start to approach the bar, excuse me while I just try and find my voice. That's the one. I'm here, right? Hello, gents. It's Cyril Samsonite. Welcome to my pub.
Yes.
Right.
Cyril, the 3-foot squirrel.
Yeah, Cyril. No, it's not a squirrel. Don't call me a squirrel. I am Cyril Samsonite, and welcome to Samson's. What can I get you?
Well, a round of your finest ales for me and my pals here. That's first and foremost. That's my request.
Very well, I can sort that out for you. Not a problem. Let me just see what we got down here. Yes. Do you want a local brew, or do you want something a little bit more exotic?
Dragon's Tail 4X.
I'll go with some of your local. I'm not familiar with your local brew. I'll try some of that.
The local brew, we brew honeyberry. It's mead. Have 4 pints of mead. Here you go, gents. That'll be 4 silver, please.
Here's 4 silver.
So, what brings you gents to town then? Are we here to visit? Are you here for the onion?
Well, not the price of the booze.
Well, it's 1 silver. That's a regular price.
Well, is it?
God, just like dwarves.
I was just wondering, any news or tales around this part? Anything going on of significance that you may be able to share with us?
Well, if you didn't see the gallows out in the town square, we got hanging later on. Some old magic user been practicing blood magic. He got himself in trouble. He did. Templars caught him, and that's it for him. As far as I'm aware, Earl Eamon is going to be making an announcement this afternoon.
Amen.
Earl Eamon, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. Sorry.
Earl Eamon of Redcliffe, you know, the master of the town. He's going to be making an announcement. That's what most of these guys are here, you see. Because you're not here. You're dragon hunters, right? Is that why you're here?
Well, I beg your pardon there, Samson. I just wanted to... this magic user that's to be hanged this evening. Do you happen to know what they are? Are they human? Are they? Do you know what race that they happen to be?
No, he's one of the mages from the mage circle, but he got caught by the Templars practicing blood magic. It's a big no-no in the mage circle, that is. I mean, if magic wasn't bad enough, blood magic is just oof.
Yeah, what is that blood magic? What's that?
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks magic is bad.
Blood magic. No, the only way to cast blood magic is by sacrifice.
Oh, right. It makes sense,
To create magic.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know what he was alleged to have sacrificed?
Yeah, other mages.
Squirrel. A squirrel.
No squirrels. I'm Cyril Sampson. What's up with you with squirrels? Do you want squirrel? I've got. Hang on. There. Nice roast squirrel. That's 1 silver piece, please.
Oh, and a stick as well.
Of course.
I'll pay the man.
And look, if you look where I put it, it's nicely held in place. See? Look at that.
Yeah, it's great. I'll have one of them.
2 roast
Cyril,
squirrels. Silver
Cyril.
piece, please.
Who are the Templars?
The Templars? Where have you been? The Templars are the ones that oversee the mages to make sure the mages don't get out of hand. Because you know the story from way back in the way that the mages tried to take over the world, and that's how the Darkspawn was created.
Yeah.
So try going back and watching a couple of episodes.
Yeah. Give that a try.
Episode 1.
It's like he doesn't know the history. I mean, God. I bet even that big hunky fella with the beard and the blue eyes knows what the intro's all about.
Do me?
No, the big hunky one.
She said big.
Oh.
Well, calm yourself. She said big.
Oh, well.
Big person, not big ego.
It's
Never
the
mind.
Templar that oversee the mages to make sure that the mages don't do any of their like naughty stuff if they start messing with blood magic again, or start to do anything in against the name of Andraste. You see.
No wonder they let them do anything at all. Why they ain't done them all in. Just
Not all mages are bad. I mean, you know, it's one of those ones where you can sort of gauge a mage by the way they behave. I suppose.
Gauge a mage, I like that. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I do wonder if this mage that's to be executed. I do wonder whether or not they are legitimately guilty of their crime. You hear about it all the time about mages, and I know I hate magic and that, but I hear it all the time about mages being wrongfully accused of committing certain crimes and when that they haven't done and stuff. I'm just curious.
Well, I can assure you that only the mages that get accused are the ones that get caught. You see.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not one usually to trust the Templar anyway, from some reputations, but
well, I'll be completely.
It'll be very interesting.
The Templar are the law and order around here. They're the only guards that are above any others, I suppose. They're a law unto themselves.
Exactly, that's my point. And I don't believe that they're all genuine either.
The Templars serve Andraste and the Chantry themselves. They do God's work.
What were you saying about that dragon anyway?
Yes. Hello, Cyril.
Sorry, somebody sent me a message and it made me giggle. Now, where was I?
Squirrels. I mean, Cyrils.
Yeah, Cyril. It's not Squirrel. Cyril. Yes, but as you were saying, the dragon. Yes, so Earl Amon he's starting a little competition, you see, and what he invited all the local dragon hunters into the town, and the first group of dragon hunters to bring back proof that the dragon is dead, right, are going to get 50 gold pieces. And is it just me or is my list getting worse?
That's a bit.
Maybe have a drink, love.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Clink.
Correction is because I'm not
You're
here.
not there. Wait,
I know I'm not. I'm asking you as a for a DM perspective.
Yes, go on. I'll lose the list.
Is Cyril a woman or a bloke?
He's a man. Just his name's
See, that answers your questions. You.
I mean, there's something. Yeah. I thought it was a woman.
No, he's just a very lispy kind of guy. I fancy throwing a lisp in, you know. And
anyone else got any questions for this Cyril thing? Because if I have to listen to him with that lisp anymore, I think I'm going to end up taking one away with me now.
How do we take part in this dragon hunt exactly? Just remind me of this.
Well, as far as I'm aware, the announcement is being made later on this evening. Stop throwing all these S's in. It's going to be made later on this evening, and once they've done that, I do believe at dawn tomorrow, the race starts. First to the top of Redcliffe Mountain, yeah, that's where you're going to find the dragon. First one to bring back something of the dragon to prove it's dead. we'll get the 50 gold pieces, as far as I'm aware.
Well, a minute, bloody dragons. God, we can't do that. We're like, you know, I think we're quite a highly skilled group of adventurers. There ain't no way we take out no dragon.
I think we could. There's definitely, well, there's 5 of us now, and why not, you know?
I agree with Drago. I mean, there's definitely 4 out of the 5 of us that could definitely take out a dragon.
You hear yourselves. Dragon.
But
Yes, but if we do something different from just hold an action or dodge or grapple, then maybe we will beat it, you know?
I'm trying to reference there. I ain't got a clue.
That's
Trying to help you lot out.
I mean, did you...
Throw it back in my bleeding
That's
face.
what we call.
Sorry to
That's what is known as a burn.
Sorry to interject, but did you not hear what I said about the 50 gold pieces? I mean, surely that's got to be enough to make you want to try to beat a dragon. Dragon.
What good of gold pieces when I'm bloody dead?
How far away is this
I would
dragon?
kill a dragon for sport and for the honour of what it represents. The gold pieces mean very little to me. It's about the honour of being able to.
Well, I'll take your share then.
You do realise there are 2 dragonborns in this group, like, yeah?
Yeah.
Just, you know, you're on about killing our cousin and that.
That's fine. He's your cousin. He's not either of you two.
I think you'll find that the history between dragonborns and dragons is a very loose one. I can spell it out for you if you like. See, now the dragonborns used to spit on the dragons, right? No, the other way around. Dragons used to spit on the dragonborns because you are effectively the half-breed.
Hey, what did I say earlier?
Full-bred dragons, right? Think of you guys as scum on the bottom of their claws.
So here's your opportunity, gentlemen.
How far away
Take out a dragon and show your superiority.
How far away is this dragon?
Well, so the dragon, as far as we've been made aware, lives up at the top of Redcliffe Mountain, which, if you check out your little map, which the DM will show you in a minute, because I know he's a really nice DM. Here we go. See, and we go over to Redcliffe. See, now here's Redcliffe. This is where you currently are. So you leave Redcliffe, and look, look, pretty mountains. Look at that.
And that's where the dragon is.
So you've got about 2 hours walk to get to the bottom of the mountains. But I tell you what, and he sort of slides you all over to the corner where there's a quieter area. He goes, but for the right price, I could feed you some information to give you a head start.
Or I could use my primeval awareness and find out where it is anyway.
You can certainly try, but I'm pretty sure that the DM won't tell you.
Okay.
Oh, just intimidate you and get you to tell me. I'm going to roll an intimidation check.
If you really want to.
Oh, actually, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't give me the actual location. That's crap. I can confirm there's a dragon in the area.
Well, we know that.
I'll be honest with you. I told you there's a dragon in the area.
I'm 18 with me +1.
Great. Well, I mean, you can intimidate me as much as you like, but the information doesn't come out for anything less than 50 silver pieces. Sorry.
Yeah. Well.
You don't value your life.
So what's a gat? What's a gat for this dragon then? Is it was he missing a wing or something?
No, it's just a dragon. Big dragon. Comes down from the mountains. Occasionally steals some sheep.
Oh, I don't know about this dragon.
There's all the fish.
Why are we even entertaining this? He's got information. Why should we be held to ransom for the information when we can just?
Well, hang on. You don't even know what his price. You don't know what his price is yet, do you?
50 silver pieces, what he said.
Oh, right. I missed that bit. Sorry.
One apologises, but he must be in the list. 50 silver pieces.
Oh. 50
More silver, right?
But this dragon is harmless.
Did you not just listen to me? He comes down, he steals our sheep, scares our fish away.
Yeah, doesn't mean he's harmless. That's just nature. That's nature's way. Doesn't mean he's going to be a threat.
In top of the food chain, unlucky.
Right, yeah, right. A chance of getting 50 gold. I'll lay down the silver.
Silver. It's silver, Bob. He said silver 3 times, and you're still now you're saying 50 gold.
No, Goliath, pay attention. It's 50 silver for me, but you win 50 gold if you kill the dragon.
Well,
Exactly.
yeah, but then I'm going to
I'll tell you what. Give us the information.
I think he's had too
We
much.
win. We win. We'll give you half our gold.
No, we bloody won't.
What are you drinking?
Yes, we will. Just imagine what it's going to do for us if we actually do kill this dragon.
All right, give up me 50 silver, mate. You're 25 gold. You'll be bloody mad.
I'm going to stop thinking about the coin for once. There are greater honours than
That's the whole reason we're doing it.
I'm so glad I'm not here.
Hang on. Do the maths. It's 50 silver, right, with the potential of winning 50 gold. That is 50. That's 50
That is
silver.
10 gold each.
Yeah.
Well, not for Bob.
5,000.
Not 10 gold each, just 5 gold for Holgarth because he's giving half of his to the pub landlord.
I don't bloody care.
I think you're all crazy. I mean, look, right, I'm going to step forward and I'm going to whisper a little bit now, which makes the list a little bit stronger. So, 50 silver pieces, right? And I will tell you a quick way up the small peak. That will get you halfway out the mountain, much faster than the rest of them.
Okay, tell us.
Where's my 50?
In a moment.
Do it
I want
40.
to make sure this is right. Now I want to make sure that you're not having this on.
40. Do
Why would I lie to you? I mean, you've already tried to scare the shit out of me. That didn't work because only money talks.
Bob, how much money do you have?
Oh, I got it. Well,
Do you want to go in half each?
right.
I've got an idea. Just bear with me. I
Yeah.
just wish to speak one
Right.
moment with Mr. Lindworm for a second here, in private, if you will do. Gentlemen, please try and see what you can do with this, Mr. Cyril, gentleman. Lindworm, you're a ranger. You're great at tracking it. What if we distract Cyril? Maybe you can take silver from his till, from his purchase, and then we can just pay him his own money, and he's not going to know.
I am a ranger, not a
He's
rogue.
a ranger, not a rogue.
But he's been sneaking about.
I am highborn, I do not steal.
Oh, bloody hell, imagine you're all bloody useless, you galley lot.
But yeah, so while they're chatting over there, because, you know, that big one, he whispered really loud.
It's quiet for a Goliath.
What were you saying about the last 50 kill?
Would you do it for 40?
I'll tell you what, because I like the cut of your jib, right?
Yeah.
I'll do it for 40.
Always lovely. Here we go, Drago. You.
Party
Here we
with
go.
money.
Yeah, right. Here you go. Here's your 40 silver. There you go. And he drops a coin purse.
A coin, a whole purse. Well, thanks. So he sort of slides it off the table and he goes, right. If you head up the small peak, right, that's the little one in the middle, right?
Right.
Head up about 100 yards up there, right?
Yeah.
Hidden between 2 trees, right? There is a cavern that leads you up in the centre of the mountain.
Right. And that comes out where?
Well, it's a quicker way up. It's a quicker way up into the mountains themselves. Brings you out into a big open area up the top.
What's in this cavern?
I don't know. I've never been up there myself.
Well, do you know it's quicker then?
Snakes.
Because I run a tavern and people tell me stuff.
Right.
So other people technically know about this anyway.
All
Yeah,
right.
but none of the out of towners, you see, like you boys. And I'm sure those dwarves and those elves don't know either.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
So basically, you just handed 40 silver over to him on a whim that no one else really knows about it.
Well, just run that first bit by me, the location of the cavern again.
100 yards up between 2 trees,
Right.
there's an open to a cavern on the small peak. That's the one in the middle.
The small peak.
So you got
Right.
big peak, little peak, big peak. Head up the little peak.
The little peak. Yeah. Right. Okay.
And that
Got
will
ya.
get you up top. That will get you up to the top faster, right, than the other 2, because you're allowed to climb up the outside. You can go through the middle.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, well, that's worth it. Yeah, appreciate that.
Not a problem. So, is anybody else interested in another ale, or do you want some more squirrel?
Oh, I'll have another squirrel.
Yeah, I've got a
Yeah,
couple more
sure,
squirrels
me.
down there grilling. Hold on, gent.
Yeah.
1 squirrel, 2 squirrel, 3 squirrel, 4 squirrel.
Lovely.
And at that moment, Ada makes his way into the pub because he's been in the library long enough.
I change my order to a sauteed squirrel, please.
Thought that
No, Scout. You find anything
charcoal.
With a side salad.
I'll tell you what, right? Because you guys did the business with me, you can have the squirrels for nothing, but you got to pay for your ales.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. There's a deal.
Cool. Another 5 silver for the other scaly one who's just walked in.
Wait, Scout. You find anything interesting in that library?
Okay. It was all up to the DM. Can I find anything?
You had a chat with the sister, and you have left there with a book on learning Abyssal
Cool.
and Abyssal languages. So consider yourself now proficient in Abyssal.
Yay.
What's that then, Scout?
I can finally read the other book I got.
Hey, well done.
For that, I'll pay for I'll pay the 5 silver.
Cool.
Oh, bloody hell. Maybe you can bug off the library more often if you're feeling that generous every time you come back.
So I just made him happy. He bought you a beer. Deal with it.
Oh, thank you very much, Scout.
So, gentlemen,
you.
it's been a pleasure doing business with you. If you want more to drink, just let me know. My name's Cyril, and I'll be around the bar all in. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Cyril. Thank you.
And that's Cyril Samsonite. Tell your friends, Samson is the place to be in Redcliffe.
Yep.
Will do.
So, you hang around in the pub a little bit longer, a couple more beers, etc. I won't charge you for them. It's fine. When all of a sudden all the other heavily armored gentlemen around the tavern have started to make their way out into the yard or into the town square.
I suppose this is the hanging that is about to take place.
What hanging?
There is a hanging that is going to take place because of these magicians.
Yeah, that's actually great role play. I like that. Inspiration. Good lad.
Thank you.
Yes, there are some magicians that have been using forbidden magic, so they're going to be hanged in the town centre.
Dirty buggers.
Blood magics.
Oh, that kind of magic. I hope I don't know him.
Well, I think I may join everybody outside and have a look at these people's... Oh, I've got your accent in one of these people's. Let's go and have a look at the people.
Well, they are plural. There's a group of people.
Yes, I will have a look at these magicians and see what is going to happen.
Oh, quick! It's happening! It's happening!
I may follow.
So even Cyril's gonna go and stand by the door and watch the entertainment.
He's the beheading of some poor bastard.
Do I spot the old lady?
Yeah.
No, she spots you.
Doris.
Go on then, Bob. If you want to roll me a perception.
Oh, do it. One.
Do you
Probably-
mean
it
Doris
probably
and
will
her
be.
husband?
It probably will be. 8.
Oh.
Fair enough. You don't quite see her, but you over all of it, you suddenly hear this. Say that, you bastard! As she throws a rotten tomato at the guy standing up on the gate.
She's a lively one.
Take that,
Guys,
really naughty boy.
I
I
can't
think you
help
should
but feel-
try and seduce this woman from her husband, Bob. Then you've got someone to retire with.
No, I can't split my retirement fund, mate.
That's it, yeah,
That's
seriously.
a no-go, that.
Are you guys standing just outside the front of the tavern?
It's not economically viable, really.
Are you all standing outside the front of the tavern, or are you getting closer?
I've gone outside.
Cool. So you're all standing just out front of the tavern. You haven't tried to fight your way to the front. A mass of people now has arrived, and with the old lady throwing the rotten tomato up at the guy, just about to get strung up. Cyril sort of turns to him and goes, "Hear that, Doris? She's the wild one, she is."
It's only me.
But
Yeah. Good old Doris, yeah, good girl. Yeah.
it's time to
Gentlemen, I can't help but feel there's something not quite right in the air about this execution.
Oh, just enjoy it, mate. All right, don't
Well,
come around.
normally I would, but I can't help but feel something just doesn't sit right with me about this.
Well, so you've not been around magic too much then.
No, thankfully.
Blood
But
magic.
I just can't help but feel there's
To
something wrong
spell
here.
it out, we've got mages, right, and we've got blood mages.
I know.
Good mages, blood mages, bad mages.
Normally, if it was up to me, no offence, Scales and Lindworm, but anyone to deal with magic and everything, normally I'd be quite happy to see the back of them, but I can't help but shake this feeling that there's something quite not right about this. I don't know why, but I can't shake this feeling. And for that to be bothering me, is telling me something that's seriously not right here.
Very well. What on your head be it, son? Not a lot I could do about the way you feel about a good old hanging. The third one this week, I think.
This week. Surely they wouldn't be 3 in 1 week.
So let me give you a little bit of backstory. So blood mages kill people to cast magic.
Yes.
Right? So if he's not up there to use magic, he's up there because he committed murder at some point.
Are we all right to throw stones? Are we?
If you really want to.
Oh!
I wouldn't hit the Templar guards because they might take offence.
Bob throws a stone.
How's your aim? Not great. Dexterity saving rollers. Or dexterity plus your modifier. Let's see how good your aim is.
I just want to remember. Remember, if he throws a rock, it accidentally casts Acid Slash.
It does. And I wrote that one.
Oh, no.
No, you just started a fight in a town.
Oh,
You can't throw for shit.
That one plus one.
2.
I mean, yeah, it's still a critical failure. I mean, just so as he stands there with you guys, he picks up this rock, sort of just lines it all up, and as he throws the rock, but acid splash already starts to cast in his hand, so the rock slips. The acid splash itself just hits the floor in the front of the tavern and just starts burning its way through the wooden steps. The rock itself goes flying through the air like it was beelining directly for the staged area. As you suddenly hear a, "Hey, who threw that?"
I was going to say that under the hit doors. I think you've ruined your chances, Bob.
Well, quite the opposite. It's got a little ruin that says, "I love you" on the rock.
If anyone asks, he did it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't do that again, right? Because that might just come back and hit you in the head. You never know. She got a good armor on her, that old Doris.
Oh, shit, yeah. Well, you shouldn't have done that, Drago.
Yeah, what's all that shit burning hole in my steps?
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
So as as this weird, awkward moment happens, just for no reason, the Templar stands up on stage. The man has been marched out. He's been stood there. The noose has been tied. As the 2 Templars stand either side of him, one with his hand on the trapdoor lever. tried against the chantry of the crime of blood magic. How do you plead? And the guy that's in the guy that's in the noose, he turns to the Templar without saying a word. Uses his long nails to cut into his skin, and as he wipes the blood, you can see that his hands start to glow. Before he could do anything, the lever is pulled. He drops down with a
Hey!
instant as he hangs motionless.
Hey, good that one.
Well, hold your tongue.
Well, I prefer it when they sort of cry and, they sort of scream and beg for their lives. Quite fun.
Oh, as opposed to when you're about another 6 months before your age gets to you and you're incontinent, and I watch you pull your eyes out when you're pissing your pants. Have a bit of respect for the dead.
All right. Yeah.
So with that and Holgarth telling Bob off for cheering, the whole town erupts in one massive cheer. Hats are thrown, goblets of beer are all chucked up in the air like England has just scored a goal. Everything's got absolutely wild. And you hear over the top of all of this one voice from the front. Oh, I thought he was going to wriggle a bit more.
Hello. Nels, did you see that?
Yeah, sadly.
I'm talking about the arms. Did you see whether is that symbolic? Did you see what happened to his arms? What he did to his arms?
Yeah, draw out some blood, and that is sadly what is needed for blood magic. Either someone else's blood or your own. I don't want to believe it, but I just seen it for my own eyes. Blood magic being cast.
So what happens now? What is that? He's just dead. Then that's it.
That's usually how it goes.
I don't know the full story.
Lindworm?
I do not know the history of blood magic. If they can come back from the dead, I do not know.
Lindworm seems to be more up to speed with blood magic. Lindworm, do you have know what this means?
I shall try and find out.
Well, I think.
Ada, what does it say in your book?
I think it means he's dead, but and
the technical term is he's fucked.
The Templars now have loosened the noose and pulled this lifeless body onto the side, just dragging him along the wood and throwing him on the back of the wagon, setting off to the side, ready to be taken for disposal. But the crowd is yet to disperse. They're all still standing there as a gentleman steps up onto the stage. Very tidy clothes he's wearing, red top, poofy shoulders. As you look down, you can see knee-high socks with the poofy shorts, all puffed out, very clean cut. And it's under, hear ye. Those of you entering the dragon hunt, it partakes at dawn. 50 gold pieces for those of proof with the death of the dragon. Hear ye, hear ye. The dragon hunt was started, and he just continues to repeat.
As I've said. I wonder if there's anything in this town that we can get hold of that is going to aid us in some way, or get some sort of information about what type of dragon it is, or any sort of potions we can use. Like,
tried that.
Hey,
we tried that.
Where?
When I said I've got primeval senses, I can sense the dragon.
Yeah, but
You got no information.
What colour?
no, yeah, I'm talking about what the
What
specifics.
Start
of
what
it.
type?
Yeah,
Maybe
so,
we should go back to the chantry and ask the sister about any residential homes for the elderly.
but
We
I'm
can just-
also, I'll ignore that comment. I'm also sort of thinking about any sort of like alchemists in the local area, if any, and
Well, while you're still having all these conversations, Cyril is still standing next to you because all the people are still in the town. They're, sort of having a chat, talking about how wonderful the hanging was, and they wish he kicked a little bit more, but he's still standing there.
In that case, I'm going to turn to my side. Cyril, what colour is this dragon's?
Well, so we got a couple of dragons that live around this area, you see, and the two that come down the most, we've got a white dragon, right, and we've got a blue dragon.
well, what's the difference?
Well, you see, one of them really likes it snowy, and the other one likes it with more electricity, like lightning and stuff.
Oh, right.
Not really 100% sure which one you're going to find first, if I'm honest.
Well, the blue one with the lightning must be alright because I know one of us has a certain advantage when it comes to lightning.
I think that will
don't-
be a disadvantage because as my character, would I know the resistance of dragon as I know as my dragonborn? Would I understand what dragon has resistance to what?
You would generally know about dragons because as a dragonborn, most people would generally know that a white dragon is cold, a blue dragon is lightning, black dragons are acidic. It's pretty much exactly the same because of your heritage of skin color represents ability.
If it is the lightning one, I think Drago will have disadvantage with his abilities.
Yeah.
Not trying to be disheartening to Drago. He may be powerful, and his spells might be, but against that type, it won't be as powerful as it will be.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
Yes, I think that the dragon. I don't think that my lightning or thunder will do much to him. I think we find the one who is maybe cold dragon. Maybe we stand a better chance against him, perhaps.
I do have defense against cold.
That does help a lot.
So, have you guys changed your mind then? Are you partaking in the dragon hunting? So I suppose you're going to need a room for the night.
Yeah, we are, yeah, I suppose.
Well, unfortunately, with the amount of people that have come into town, I've only got one room left. I hope you don't mind sharing.
Oh, bollocks.
How?
Funny you should mention bollocks there, Bob. Yes, well, we're used to sharing anyway.
How
so funny, I always say that.
big is this room? May I ask, Sil?
It's a twin. There's 2 beds, but I've got plenty of blankets and pillows. So you just have to sleep on the floor.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's all right.
If the others are okay.
Yeah, I suppose the room over here. Then.
I shall find lodgings at the embassy.
No embassy in Redcliffe, mate.
Florida.
Try though. I mean, you could try Redcliffe Castle, but Drawbridge has been up for a few days. But it's starting to get down now, as you can see the sun's going down.
I'll take the floors.
Very well. So 5 of you, 2 silvers apiece, please.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm bleeding me dry.
Yeah, we go.
Whoever can't pay, I will assist.
Ha! So,
Are you sure you're not a dwarfling worm?
Scales, I thank you. That's a very, very generous of you.
I bought
so-
the game.
See, I knew I'd get my 50 silver out of you somewhere.
So that's 6 so far. Is there anyone else that needs assistance?
No, I've got myself, mate. I'll cover myself. Don't worry, mate.
Yes, I too will cover my own back.
Okay.
No.
So I'll go give them 6 to pay for Lynn, Windrin, and Algarth and myself.
I tell you, you're far too nice to these guys, man. Have an inspiration. Wow, that's 3.
I've already got one.
Have you? Well, don't fucking have it then.
I'll have it.
When you do
I'd
something,
rather be
When you
truthful.
inspire something, Bob, then maybe you could. And
is that 3 I've given out now?
I think Drago still got one for killing the wolf with newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
Holgar for being sentimental.
And being nice, yeah, which is weird.
Yeah, sentimental.
you're nice.
And me role playing.
Yes.
And
Okay.
and now being
Thank you.
nice.
So, gentlemen, please come in. I will show you to your room. Do you wish for anything else?
Yeah, can you please stop talking with that ridiculous lisp? It's time to connect.
Sorry, that's the way I was born.
Do
help
you
it.
have any books, may I ask?
Well,
Unfortunately, the only books in this town will be in the Chantry.
Just want to ask, just in case, as you asked the question.
Sure thing, Cyril. Oh no, that's my name.
Sorry, Willis.
So, dragon hunters, get a good night's rest because in the morning you're going to be hunting a dragon.
Whoa, exciting, isn't it?
And that's the end of tonight's episode.
I knew he was going to leave it there. Actually, I thought he was going to go to the morning bit and then that'd be it. I knew he was going to leave it there.
Fair enough.
So another fine episode of Misfit Adventures, and don't worry, no squirrels were harmed in the in the recording of this episode. Please like, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Good night, y'all.